this video is just to quickly go over your major assignment for the drama unit, which is a personal response to text essay. So hopefully you've obviously gone through all of these lessons. You have completed the planning exercises in Act 1, 3, and 5, which is an initial character analysis, then a further character analysis, then a final character analysis, which is really going to help you for writing your first body paragraph for this essay. So hopefully you've got all that work done, which is excellent. And you'll have gotten some feedback from your instructor. Then really important that you took the time to go through lesson 11. There's lots of great information about the essay as well as an exemplar with an example of what each of the paragraphs should look like in your 4-paragraph essay. And then obviously your actual assignment here. So it's 20 marks and it's part of your major assignments grade. So you're going to use Romeo and Juliet to discuss the topic in the box below. Hopefully you've seen this topic already as it's talked about in lesson 11 as well. Just a reminder, like I just said, there's a partial sample, or actually there's a full sample of this type of essay in lesson 11. And the paragraph on character transformation that you did in the short story unit is also another example of what you're trying to do for that first body paragraph where you're responding to the text. Your second body paragraph, as a reminder, is a personal experience and a realization that occurred while living in the midst of some form of conflict. And again, it doesn't need to be your personal experience. You could talk about someone else's, but it just doesn't need to be something personal. So again, a reminder, the topic is what ideas does the text suggest about an individual in the midst of conflict? You'll want to go through, really break down what all those words mean. Just a little note here, if you don't refer to the text Romeo and Juliet at all, you will be signed to 0. So you really need to make sure that you stay on topic and on text for this. There's a rubric at the bottom of this page that I'll go into student mode so that we can see it. Okay. So generally, these are just some of the main generalizations of what you're going to be marked on. So really take the time to go through this. And a really excellent resource here is just some suggestions. So after you write your first draft, go through and look at all these bullets. And did you do these things or not do these things? And are these things that you should potentially consider in including? And same for the presentation. These are some of the things that I'll be looking for, as well as there's some suggestions here. Hey, did you do these things? Did you not do these things? Are these things that you can go back and incorporate? A reminder that when we write an essay, we write a first draft, then we revise it, and we probably revise it at least 1 or 2 more times. So we always want to make sure that you don't ever hand in your first draft because it's not usually your best. Okay, obviously the below here is our rubric for how you'll be graded. So definitely have a look at that. It's something that we should be familiar with now. And that's it for this assignment. So really a lot of the prep work is being done earlier in this unit, which is excellent. And then just really take your time on lesson 11. If you have any questions about this assignment at all, make sure you reach out to your instructor and they can answer your questions.